Alrighty, just playing Magic Duels here, getting ready to do the trials of Oketra, and I believe we're playing as the character Neheb, the Minotaur tribal dude. He's pretty cool. I might consider making a commander deck out of him. Just need more support for Minotaurs. Hopefully that's one of the decks they choose to make for Commander 2017. That would be interesting. But anyway, if you're not familiar with Magic Duels, it's not MTG Online. It's far worse, and you have to put a lot of money into it in order to make it worth it, and even then, it's usually just standard available cards. Usually in a casual setting, it's nothing special. But if you're a new player just starting out trying to learn how to play the game, I don't think there's anything better out there. You can actually teach someone how to play the game, but if you don't have enough time, just say, hey, go on your game console or your mobile phone or whatever you use to play games and download MTG Duels and just learn how to play the game in a casual pace with AI. It's not difficult. So I'm not really familiar with the whole lore about Amonkhet, but apparently I think Gideon went to Amonkhet, and apparently all the different gods are trying to get him involved in some type of trial. I don't know, it's really confusing and fucking long, and I don't really care about it, but eventually somewhere down the line in the lore find out that Nicol Bolas isn't actually the creator of the plane. He's not even the creator of the gods. He just kind of warped it. I still don't care. Nicol Bolas is still fucking powerful as hell. But it's interesting to see what they do with him, do with his character. See if the Gatewatch can do anything to stop him. I wonder if he's going to come back as maybe Grixis. Maybe 5-color. He could be the first 5-color planeswalker. And if there is ever going to be one, there's no doubt about it, it would probably have to be Nicol Bolas. But I wouldn't be surprised if Wizards, they go down that path. Mostly because we got 4-color commanders last year. And getting a 5-color planeswalker this year, I think that would kind of go on theme with what they're trying to do as far as making new cards and ideas for us to experiment with. They've shown a lot more support for Planeswalker type decks, Super Friend decks, and Commander, even in Standard. So it wouldn't be a surprise to me if they decided to make Nicol Bolas the first 5-color Planeswalker. As far as abilities go, I don't know if he's going to be as powerful as his original. And by original, I mean the original Planeswalker, not the original creature that pretty much no one likes anymore. Just terrible in comparison, nothing personal. But yeah, the original Planeswalker form of Nicol Bolas is just, one of the best cards in Commander right now. Once you get him out, especially 1v1, you just dominate. I don't see them making a Nicol Bolas that is anywhere near that powerful. If he is, he's going to have to be extremely expensive, like somewhere up near 8 mana again. But it would be interesting to see 5-color. Maybe if he's just 5 mana, period. Make him affordable so that he could have some impact in Standard. I wouldn't be surprised if we could have a 5-color Standard deck. Probably won't be consistent right now. We have all the zombie decks. I'm not too familiar with the meta and all the shit that's happened with the Pro Tour, but all I've heard is that, black-white zombies, a lot of cards, spiked in price. We have Relentless Dead going back up in price, Diagraph Colossus, and there's not a lot of diversity right now. It doesn't seem like it. Been hearing the same stuff over and over again, that it's just, standard's hard to predict. And especially when you have a set like this where it's not so clear what's going to excel. I mean, some of us could have predicted that the zombies would be good, but it seems sort of like such a huge contrast to Kaladesh. It feels kind of awkward playing with those two sets. I mean, blocks. I mean, you have Aether Revolt too. But hopefully they add some more support for standard. Some good decks ideas in Hour of Devastation. Be definitely worth it to see what they do. We know for sure we're getting Nicol Bolas. We could be getting more Planeswalkers. I would be interested to see. Hopefully we just don't get another Jace, because I'll vomit if we get another freaking Jace or another Ajani, or another Chandra. I'm tired of seeing them. Wizards, get a clue. We just don't like the Gatewatch. They're boring. Alright? This isn't a fucking cartoon anymore. Planeswalkers are cool, but they've just exhausted them. Now it seems every single set, they use them to bail them out. They don't have to put as much effort into their R&D department. Hey, new players, they just like all these shiny Planeswalkers, so they make the Planeswalkers decks. But anyway, this game is kind of, it's always been awkward for me to play Magic Duels, because that you just see a lot of cards you've never even heard of, but they're typically the casual cards from these sets. If you're going to draft, you probably see a lot of these. But I know Glorybringer, that card we just saw there, sees a lot of play right now. He's on the more valuable side in the set from a financial aspect. Some other cards too. A lot of people are going crazy about As Foretold. Think it's a great card. Works well with Suspend. Me personally, I'm not too high on the set. I think it's kind of a disappointment. Pretty much only has an impact in standard. About to win the game here. Can't block anything. And there goes Oketra. Alrighty. Looks like we're done. I am signing off now. I'm going to try to make some more videos, try to grow my channel. Thank you if you happen to be watching this, and spread the word. And subscribe if you haven't.